my loves, welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Y'all like it? I'm so diggity. Okay, like, you dig. I like it. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I was a little nervous. I can't stunt. I was, um, not really knowing what exactly I wanted to do, and I decided, you know what? I like the blonde. I wanted to keep my hair blonde. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to keep the blonde because I like that the blonde slash orange slash ginger color is kind of like, I don't know, it's like different because it has the little rays of blonde and it's kind of orange and you can see a little brown in there. And it's like that perfect shade for me. And also, I've been telling myself that I need to let my hair grow out. Um, and stop bleaching it so much. So when I was like, I want some kind of change. I need to add some color. I need some life. I just got to do something. I was like, I found the red dye that I still had from months ago. I bought it and never used it, and baby, I'm feeling it. 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 And I'm being all the extra. Hey y'all, welcome to the Stars Cartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. So y'all, I finished my hair. I had it wrapped up. I was laying down and like I was getting ready to go to sleep, and then I was like, no, I don't want to go to sleep. And I want to talk. I want to talk. I wanted to talk, and God said, "Come on and talk to me." Okay? So the message I heard is they forced a secret. The scripture comes from Matthew 2:7. Herod called the astrologers aside and found out from them the exact time of the star's appearance. Then he sent them to Bethlehem. After having instructed them, go and get detailed information about the child. When you have found him, report it to me so that I may go and offer him homage too. After their audience with the king, they set out. The star which they had observed at its rising went ahead of them until it came to a standstill over the place where the child was. They were overjoyed at seeing the star. And on entering the house, they found the child with Mary, his mother. They prostrated themselves and did him homage. Then they opened their coffers and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. They received the message in a dream not to return to Herod. So they went back to their own country by another route. All right, y'all. So here's the message. This has to do with how do I like someone is having to keep a secret, and the secret has to do with a miracle. Okay, there is a miracle. There is a miracle. There is a miracle that God is bringing about for you. There is a blessing that God has for you. There is something that God is trying to grant you with. And God has asked you to keep it a secret. Okay? Now once this blessing manifests, okay? When Mary was pregnant, it was a secret. Okay? She had to keep it a secret because of the circumstances. And after she had the baby, as we know, men were traveling and the king was traveling and they wanted to see the baby, okay? They wanted to see this miracle. And I just feel like God is saying for somebody that the miracle that you are going to receive, the blessing that you are going to receive, that God is going to perform in your life, while he is telling you right now to keep it a secret, you may not even know what it is right now. If you are somebody and you talk too much, don't mind me. Y'all know this is the hair dye for my hair, okay? I'm pretty sure y'all knew already that I dyed my hair red, okay? I colored it red, obviously. But anyways, so God is basically saying that if you are the kind of person you kind of like to talk about what you're doing, you like to keep people involved. And that's interesting because like I just said, when I started the video, I started talking about my hair. And then I carried on to say that I wanted to go to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. Okay. And then I was like, God, I just want to talk to somebody. I wish I had friends. Okay. Just for a time such as this. And God said, you don't need no friends. Go get in your chair. Okay. Unwrap your hair and get in your chair and keep, okay. Okay, so I just feel like, and then on top of that, y'all are my friends, okay? But anyways, I just feel my friends in Christ, but I just feel like God is saying that it's kind of a situation where he wants you to keep this a secret. And you may be the kind of person, okay, like me, like I'm so excited. I'm so hyped about my hair. Even though, I was able to, have it wrapped up for the first few videos for today. But in reality, I just had to. My hair was not dry yet. And I did have to go back and blow dry my hair some more to ensure that it was dry. It's still probably a little damp because my locks are a little thick. And I washed my hair prior to adding the color, obviously. And it just, in reality, like, it's just that's the proper way of doing things, okay? But God is saying, for whatever this blessing is, okay, the proper way of doing things, this is something that you have to keep hush. And for some of you, it's something you have to keep hush, because there may be someone that may be trying to find fault in what you're doing. And you might look at it and think like, but I'm not doing anything bad. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean that you're doing bad. It doesn't mean that what you're trying to do is something bad. Because what Mary was doing wasn't bad. She was not at fault. She was a virgin. And, in reality, God was blessing her. And, it is still sad to say that if she wouldn't have kept that blessing a secret, it could have caused problems for her. And I just feel like God is saying for somebody, and this is not to say that you are, okay, Mary, or you are going to, like, give birth to Christ or anything like that. Like, that is not the message, okay? Please do not confuse the message. Because this may have nothing to do with pregnancy. This could have something to do with getting a car or something like that. But God is saying that he has asked you to be quiet about what it is that he is doing for you. Because you don't know who may try to ruin this for you. You don't know who may try to, regardless if it's somebody that may tell you it's a bad idea, or maybe somebody doesn't like your idea. In some cases, just because when they think about it, they might think like, how do I say this? Like when God puts something up on your heart and he tells you you should do this, and you start putting forth the effort to do it, you never know how it's going to turn out. You never know what's going to be successful. And you never know who has tried the same thing before but were not successful. And God is saying that you have to be careful because you never know. And you may be in a situation where you're talking to someone and you're telling them this beautiful idea that God gave you. And you're telling them exactly how you're going to do it. And you're telling them exactly how it's going to turn out. And they are looking at you like, that ain't going to happen. They crazy. And they go out about and start telling people that you're crazy. And they tell other people. And basically they go about and tell all these people that your idea is crazy. And then when you start putting your idea into fruition, the people that could have possibly helped you with it are no longer there to help you. All of a sudden, the people that were meant to be destiny helpers will start to turn on you because this person, you have told this person your business, and now they went and told all these people not to help you with it. For some of you, it has nothing to do with that, and it's something you don't even need anybody's help. You are not going to be calling anybody for any help. It's not the kind of situation where you have friends, just like what I said at the beginning of the video. It could be a situation where you feel like you don't have anybody to call. You don't have anybody to talk to. You don't even have, even if you wanted to, you don't have nobody that you could call and tell your plans to anyways, okay? And God says he has you exactly where he wants you. He wants exactly like that, because you will put your foot in your own mouth, okay? And God said, don't do that. And I just feel like it may not even, and this is a work that God is doing, because this is going to be something that like, you're going to receive gifts. There are gifts that you are going to receive. There are things that you are going to receive along the way that are going to bless you. And it's not to say that, you know, you never know where these gifts are going to come from. You never know where these gifts are going to come from. It could be like, you would be shocked, okay, at how like I remember one time I was not expecting it, and God blessed me out of nowhere, okay? And I'm just saying, like, there were times when I decided to go ahead and get a lottery ticket. Had never got one before. And, you know, I decided to go ahead, and that was back in the day when I was still smoking cigarettes, okay? And I decided to get the lottery ticket instead of the cigarettes, and my lottery ticket hit. Baby, it hit. Baby, it hit. Baby, it hit. It hit. It hit. It hit. It hit. And I was able to go ahead and pay the money so that I could start my cosmetic business. Okay, which I have been talking, and like, the crazy thing is, I have experienced this already. I was talking, I was like, I'm finna start my own makeup company. I'm working for myself. I'm finna start my own business. Y'all watch me. Y'all watch me. I'm gonna be, I was so excited. And in reality, like I said several times before, my excitement was not in a sense to make anybody feel like I thought I was better than them. It was not in a sense to make anybody feel like they could never. It was not in a sense to make anybody feel any kind of way. It was just in a sense of, I am finally doing something positive with my life. Can you be happy with me? And a lot of people were not, okay? A lot of people wanted to keep me from being able to do what I was doing. And I realized that if I wouldn't have told anybody anything, and I would have just quietly started it, and then once it was started, just, okay, here's my business, I would have been good. But because I put my foot in my own mouth, even, I still got it. Obviously, okay, I still got it, as y'all already know, okay? www.starscartel.com is where you can find my makeup line. But at the same time, God had to go around, and he still performed a miracle. I still, like, obviously, I can still tell that story. Now, I put my birthday down on a lottery ticket, and it hit. And my birthday is it's weird. It's 0330. Like, the two numbers, only two numbers double, and it hit all four numbers. And I'm just saying this to say, you know, even if you do, God will make a way out of no way. Okay, don't play with him. When he say something is gonna be, it's gonna be, period. And that's the end of it. And that's the end of it. But at the same time, it would be a lot easier on you if you would allow yourself to accomplish this thing first. Not only that, sometimes when you start telling people what you're doing, they continuously ask you about it. They may be trying to put their input in. They may be trying to give you advice that doesn't really apply to you. What do I mean by that? Maybe they are trying to get you to go down a route that God said he didn't want you to go down that route. Maybe they would be trying to say, oh, well, I think you should go and try to get a loan because you need a loan to start a business. And I don't think nobody told me that, but I did have people ask me where the money was coming from, and I told them, don't worry about that. God said he got that. But anyways, and he did. Okay, but anyways, you know, it's just kind of like, in reality, what God was showing me, and what God showed me, and what happened, I did not need a loan. I did not need a loan. I did not need a loan. In fact, I think I wasn't even trying to get a loan, but I had went to one bank, and I was trying to get a card for my business. and they wouldn't give it to me. And I was so confused. I couldn't understand why. And it wasn't even a matter of a fact. Like, they didn't ask me to see any of the proper documents. They didn't ask me any proper questions. They just flat out, like, the man looked at me and said no. Okay? And I was like, oh, so y'all don't do business cards? Well, yeah, we do. But, you know, and it's kind of like, oh, y'all won't do one for me. Oh, okay. All right. I got you. And it's just kind of like, it is what it is. I got one anyway, okay, with a different bank, okay? And I just feel like, in reality, God is saying that even if something like that happens, he'll just move right on around. Like, he's still going to bless you regardless. However, it would be easier if you just, because whatever this is not going to take that long. In reality, sometimes it takes people years to accomplish certain things. Even once they have gotten to a point to where they have their plan and they're acting out their plan and they have figured this out and they have figured that out and this is what they're going to do it like and all this kind of stuff. But, you know, in reality, sometimes it takes people so long and they have such a hard time getting things going or like getting it started, and sometimes it's such a hassle. And for whoever this is for, God says the plan that he has for you, it's not going to take you very long at all. You are going to be in shock once he gets through with what he's about to do. Once you receive this blessing, like God is telling me for somebody, you are going to receive this within a few months. It is not going to take the time you have given the time limit that you gave yourself is longer than the time limit God has on his watch. And that is for somebody. God said you are expecting it to take maybe 6 months to a year, and God says it's going to be faster than that. He said it's quicker. I hear that. I don't know, is it a commercial or what it is? You got to be quicker than that. Like, you got to be quicker than that. And God said, nah, it's going to be if you just keep your mouth shut. If you would just keep your mouth shut, it will be so fast, okay? And, yeah, that's the message. God is saying that it is not going to take as long as you are expecting. It is not going to take as long as you thought. And when God blesses you with this, you are going to be, I hear God saying, you're going to be very satisfied. You are going to be very happy. And you are going to be very proud of yourself. And in some cases, it'll be a situation where then you will be able to share with others what you have done. And it's not, once again, this is not a case of you're trying to be sneaky. Okay, this is not a case of you are trying to, like, you're doing something wrong, or this is not God telling somebody to do anything illegal or anything wrong or nothing at all. This has nothing to do with anything like that. This is about you focusing on what God asked you to do and accomplishing your goal. If you are a grown adult, you do not have to go and list out every single thing that you are doing in your day to anybody. And it's not to, like, and you know, even if it's a situation where maybe they are concerned about it, or maybe they, even if someone asks you about, like, you know, they, like, I'll say, like, when I was starting my YouTube channel, I had received a few, what are you going to do with your life? And why are you doing this? And it's like, I couldn't even explain it in reality. But and to be real, there was nothing else I could do except persist disability, okay, while simultaneously praising God. I was not expecting that God was going to bring my channel to the point that he brought it to at all. I was just doing what God asked me to do. And that would be my response. And then God shocked me. Okay, God shocked me. He shocked me. He shocked me. He shocked me. He shocked me. I was appalled. I did not expect God to just transform my channel the way he did. And sometimes it can be like that. It can be a situation where you are doing something because God is pushing you to do that something, and you have no idea what the outcome is. Like, you have no idea what's going to happen. You have no idea what God really has planned. There have been times when God would tell me that I was going to receive something, and I was going to receive something, and I would be like expecting to receive it, like regardless to if it's through a paycheck or something like that, and then it'll come like through somebody blessing me, or then there's been times when I found money on the ground. There have been times when like it's crazy stuff that you would never imagine, like situations that you things that like it just don't it will be confusing, it will be unbelievable. Even like it's just some of these things can be unbelievable to someone that doesn't know God. But I just feel like for somebody, God is saying that this blessing is going to receive. You're going to receive this blessing, and it is going to come in a way that you never imagined. It is going to come way faster than what you think. So right now you are already you have gotten to a point to where you are okay and you are calm with the idea of it taking a minute. God says it's going to take less than a minute, a few seconds. God said it's going to be fast. This is not something that's going to be moving slow. And that's the message. And I feel like this is going to be a series of gifts. This is not just going to be one thing. You're going to be giving birth to multiple things. You're going to be having multiple blessings that are going to be coming to you. Blessings that will come to you from afar. Blessings that will come to you and shock you. And yeah, that's the message. Like, that is the message. God says you are going to achieve your goal. You are going to receive your blessing. And it may very well shock you. Okay? It may very well, it's going to, you're going to be lost for words. Okay? For somebody, you will be lost for words when you receive this blessing. But you must remain focused, and you must keep your mouth shut. But you must remain focused. Focus. 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 And okay, like, focus. 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 God says for somebody, you have already wrote down exactly what you need to do, or you typed it up, or you have it in your mind. Whatever you got going on, you already know what you need to do. You already know how you need to do it. Focus and make it happen. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.